Working abroad for top companies, training and learning from the best industry professionals is a dream seen by millions. Global shortage of talents. Employers trying to fill this void with skilled workers is a problem faced by millions. To address the dreams and nightmares of millions, a father-daughter duo tapped into the magical potential of a billion. And that is when Magic Billion was born.
Concept of Magic Billion is really to sell the magic of a billion Indians to global customers.
Founded in 2018, Magic Billion has emerged as one of the most trusted international talent mobility companies recognized by the Government of India and many esteemed organizations, owing to its 360-degree end-to-end solution-driven services.
So once a global contract from an employer comes in, the first step is to do what is called a competency mapping. We find the right skills and curate the skills of the candidate both on technical skills as well as soft skills. Post that process, of course, the interview kicks in based on this competency mapping. But through that entire journey with the employer, we have a client engagement team which is engaged with them day on day to keep them updated and apprised of everything happening at the India end with the candidates. We also have a team which gets into document verification and police checks to ensure that the candidates profiling themselves are indeed the verified candidates that we can put in front of the employer. And finally, of course, post-departure and deployment support that is provided both to the employer as well as the candidate, because we don't want culture and the difference in culture to become something that employers struggle with. So we are in touch with the employer to check how things are going with the candidates once they arrive in this new global destination for them.
We understand the value of dream, and therefore, our dedicated team ensures that the candidates can trust us by providing hand-holding support at each step of the process.
Typically, the timeline for this entire process could range anywhere from 3 months to about 12 months. Along the spectrum, it really depends on where the candidate joins us. If they are direct experienced hires, then about 3 months to get to the new destination. And if there's some upskilling required, then it could take up to 10 to 12 months. Now, because the process is long, there's equal amount of deep engagement required with the candidates at the India end, because we don't want the candidates to ever be in a state of information vacuum where they don't know what the next step in their journey is. So our team is always in touch with the candidates to ensure that they know what's coming up next for them in this journey abroad. And finally, of course, we must recognize that majority of the candidates who carry that aspiration to work abroad come from communities who have probably never been outside their own states, let alone be outside of India. So there's a lot of hand-holding support which is required post-deployment. So our teams are in touch with them on a monthly basis to check in with them, to help them with their residence permits, to help them with their accommodation, and sometimes, importantly, to also help them communicate with their new employers, which is where some of the culture gap develops.
The 90% success rate with our processes is reflective in our deep expertise of upskilling at MB Global Academy, where candidates are trained as per the requirement of the program across multiple job sectors.
In Magic Billion, they will provide you each and everything, and whatever the necessities you will be wanting for moving abroad, they will provide you.
Our state-of-the-art trade and testing center is equipped with remarkable training facilities of international standards, providing the candidates with the perfect ecosystem to upscale the parameters of their skill sets.
Every candidate gets an offer letter when they start their engagement with us. The first step is you get an offer letter from an overseas employer. That's the first one. Second is, at the end of upskilling, there will be an examination or an assessment that will happen through a third-party body, and we will make sure that you clear the assessment. If you can't clear some parts in the first go, we will make sure that you clear it in the second attempt or definitely in the third attempt.
We proudly connect candidates with employers from fascinating destinations like United States of America, Germany, Romania, Italy, Australia and Japan.
Magic Billion has made my ways and my process and my way to Germany very easy.
With multiple recognitions in our portfolio, we have been appreciated both globally and indigenously for our wide array of quality work in talent management and skilling. We are proudly associated with esteemed organizations.
No one understands the Indian candidates better than we do. We and our set of partners, having worked in the National Skill Development Corporation, having worked with the Ministry of Skill Development, we understand the ethos of the Indian candidates the best.
Building on the vision of creating a bridge between distinguished employers and worthy talents, we aim to channelize our efforts to put Indian talent on the global map and help people realize their dream of working abroad. Because we believe that dreams do come true.